Previously on Survivor San Diego. With both tribes going to tribal council.
Make the cup!
How about Brandon?
I feel really shitty, honestly. Everyone's kind of gunning for me.
Sam wanted Dylan T to help vote out Kristoff.
We won't get this voting power ever again. This is our one shot to get Kristoff out of the game.
I will be the swing vote next week.
But instead, they went with a different plan.
We just got off the FaceTime with Hannah, and we have formed a new alliance called the Splash Zone.
Basically, it's coming down to me being a shady queen or not being a shady queen. I'm sorry that it came down to an astrology bitch with some cards.
Leilani had a secure plan going to tribal council.
Yeah, no hard feelings to Dylan.
He's been sus, he's been sneaky. Chris, Rebecca, Dre, and I are just not having him anymore.
And it was too late for Dylan S to revive his game.
Target on my shoulders or not.
Fourth person voted out of Survivor San Diego 1 District, Dylan.
In the end for Talladega, Hannah flipped the game in voting out the first captain of the season.
Fifth person voted out of Survivor San Diego 1 District, Kristoff. Travis spoken.
11 are left. Who will be voted out next?
Survivors ready? Go!
So that all went pretty much according to plan. I was worried about that fourth vote because I worked really hard to arrange that. I'm happy that Hannah came through for me. It's the beginning of a good alliance going forward.
It wasn't personal though, Kristoff. I'm sorry. I fuck with you. I'm really sorry. It was fucked up. Rachel, Dylan, I'm sorry. It was fucked up. Because it was shady as shit. Like, it was like so shady. Dude, Kristoff literally left like a family dinner to come and get voted off. Like that, I was like, fuck. And then the vibes were just off.
I think we made the right choice, honestly, because I don't think he was super committed to it as the rest of us were. You know, maybe he shouldn't be here. And then he even said to me later, he was like, I couldn't have come to the next one. But it's still hard to see him go because he was such a good competitor for us, and he was like, he's our captain, you know?
This is not good. This is really not good. I lost my closest ally, and I don't know how things are gonna work out from this point on. It's gonna be very difficult. Hannah. It's not cool. Now she's a target. Now I'm a target. Now Rachel's a target. Why?
When the votes were being drawn and I saw 3 votes Sam, 3 votes Kristoff, I was like, no way, it's 4 votes Kristoff. But lo and behold, it was 4 votes Kristoff, and I was like, somebody betrayed us. I was feeling like a dread. Like this sense of dread was creeping over me. I really had like absolutely no fear, honestly, because I just completely thought it was going to be Sam. Hannah completely betrayed the alliance between me, Kristoff, and Dylan, so that is a shitty move. Hannah, I'm looking at you.
So now going forward, I also did that knowing that it was going to put a target on my back. Obviously, I'm not stupid. It might seem like it. I also realized that coming into this game, I was very naive, and I was like peace and love and good vibes, which tea. But at the same time, within its own right, you play for yourself.
Why? Literally, why? I can't see any logic. There's no logic in voting Kristoff. Why wouldn't you want to get rid of more stronger competitors that could possibly end up being your enemy after the teams merge? What's the logic? I just don't get it.
It was iconic. I made a big move, and I did what I had to do. I've been on my hot girl shit. Are we about to kiss right now?
I'm left-handed.
Who's my opponent?
I have a rule.
Hannah's your opponent.
Yeah, because we're girls. I'm left-handed. Are you left or right-handed?
Right-handed.
I can try my right arm, but there's nothing in my right arm.
Is so weak.
We can switch off.
Fair
This
game.
sexual tension, Rachel, I
Alright.
can't take it
3,
anymore.
What?
2,
This is so
one.
embarrassing.
All right.
That was your right hand.
That was really... yeah.
So there you go. First try. Enjoy it. We have a lot of time to do this, so just take your time and don't get stressed. All right. So 3 runners, 2 at the start, and then we'll just switch off subbing.
Okay, wait. Who's catching? Read your catcher.
All right.
Okay.
Want to just end really quick? I won't explain the rules. I'll explain it on my own.
Catching with me?
All right.
Damn, I can't see anyone.
That's hella dark.
Well, it's part of it, I guess. All right, for Talladega, they have one more member, so they are sending out Tommy. So we have Sam, Rachel, Dylan, Hannah, Reed. On Leilani, we have Chris, Brandon, Rebecca, Bella, and Dre. Nobody's sitting out because we're even now. Everybody understands the rules.
Is there a pee break?
There's not a pee break.
I can hold it for 25.
All right, survivors ready? Go. 25 minutes, that's the only time you have to get eggs and assemble your puzzle. For this challenge, the survivors must run down a field to retrieve plastic eggs, which include Scrabble letters. Each survivor can only retrieve 1 egg at a time. After, they must run back to their line and attempt to throw eggs to the catchers. The catchers can't go beyond the table, and if the egg is dropped, then the egg is no longer in the game. Whoever's catching must build a Scrabble board with as many letters possible. Each letter is 1 point, however to count, they must be part of an actual word from a certified dictionary that we will check thoroughly after the game. Each tribe is allowed to switch out runners and catchers as many times as they want, as they please. Whichever tribe has the most points at the end of 25 minutes wins. Whichever tribe loses will be going to tribal council, and someone will be the 6th person voted out of the game.
Reed drops the first egg.
All right, read.
Dude, it's
Reed
dark
drops
as
the
shit.
egg.
You're running.
I've already got a word. The G.
Can't see for shit.
Element of the park is affecting the game. But at the same time, that's even for both teams, so I'm not complaining.
You have to say the name on who you're throwing it to.
Dylan, listen to
Throwing
me.
exploded eggs.
Listen
Dylan
to
and
me.
Sam get an egg.
Get yellow.
I have the tone.
Sam thinks there's a pattern going.
Reed, listen to me.
Trying to grab the brighter egg.
Yeah.
Rachel's back in a good place.
Alright,
Sam has good hands.
Alright.
Chris finally gets a fucking egg across. Fuck you.
Guys are fucking killing it.
Good catch, good catch.
Reed, listen. Get yellow.
So close to getting
Get
hits,
yellow.
guys.
It's too precious.
Steve-O. I need a vowel. Somebody bring me a vowel.
Does throwing up disqualify me?
Yeah.
Alright, we catch this real quick. We're about to go to 20 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry.
We got it.
Ella makes the very sketchy catch, but she makes it.
Oh, fuck my ass. Oh, that was on camera.
Yeah, I told them too. If I'm not sure about a word, I'll look it up. And
you wanna switch
it's not a very what's there, then they count, okay?
Dylan.
I told them.
Dylan.
Hey, it was a bee, Bella.
Enticing? Because wrong words are good at the base. What the fuck do you spell enticing, bitch? I was gonna put bondage.
This game is about communication, endurance, and just knowing your fucking words.
Teamwork.
Not right.
You have it.
You know,
You have
Team Talladega
Go back.
really has a lot going for him. But we also have Tommy. So it's kind of a balancing act there. We're really trying though. Ooh, multicolored.
We have an E. We have an E. We have an E. Yan.
Hold on. I think I just realized the pattern in the eggs.
What?
Oh, they're the color coded. They aren't always 100%, but there's a better ratio for
Some
something.
of them are vowels. This came from an orange one.
Oh my god, I've been throwing vowels at you guys. We have all, look at them, we have all vowels. We have A,
Okay,
A.
fine. I'll tell him next time.
Okay, we have a good amount of vowels. Diversity.
Ronan said there's a pattern. Was Brandon right with the yellow eggs?
My eggs!
Alright, Team Talladega, stay strong with the vibes. The plan right now is to grab the blue egg, just keep on running, tossing, and then running and grabbing the egg.
Hey, if it pops open midway down, just drop and turn around.
Could not be me.
You got
Yeah, literally.
Slime is glad she got voted out.
Alright, I'm running.
Leilani with the comfortable lead. With the question.
Yeah. You know.
This is our comp. Watch this. No look orange. Purple. Fucking broke it. Looking orange.
5 minutes left. 5 minutes. Been running the whole time. Mentality. Grab egg, run egg, throw egg.
What's your strategy, Reed?
Grab the egg, bro.
Grab the egg, bro.
Shouldn't have eaten that sushi.
I know, those 4 tacos are really getting to me.
No, keep going.
Talladega, you need to step it up. You guys will go even.
Egg.
Good job.
Come on, start making long. Rebecca's been a staple for making words on this team.
Should we do 4 runners?
I won't take that, Bella.
You
I
will?
won't take that. I won't
Okay.
take that.
You won't?
Throw that one off.
Why? I caught the pin.
Because you picked it off the ground. That's fine.
No more. Sorry, you ran for no.
Wait, is this?
Yeah.
Nice.
Reed, you need to hurry. Okay, then come.
Weld. Is there a D somewhere? You can make weld. D right there, make weld. W-E-L-D.
Hey guys.
Now it's all about. Yeah, with that D right there.
I got the last egg, guys.
Move. Brandon hasn't played in the challenge in weeks, and he drops the last egg.
I'm sorry,
But
I
he is here to play. Brandon is ready to compete.
Is Prut a
Is
word?
Pleto a word?
P-R-U-I-T?
10, 9, 8,
Feral.
7,
Sate.
6,
No, that's not.
5,
Hair.
no, that was
4,
Sate.
3,
High school.
that's
Do we have a Y?
1. Hands up! Everybody's hands up!
Fuck, that's real bad.
Alright.
Okay.
Good shit, guys.
This is good.
Bella?
This is good.
No
this
way
is
we
good.
didn't win.
Good job. Good job, everybody.
I'm so happy. It's a celebratory night. We're partying because we don't have to vote anybody out next week. I was just kind of going off whatever word Rebecca put on the table, and whatever word she put on the table, I was trying to think of, like, you know, that was just the base word, and I was trying to expand onto the word to make it bigger. But I did work alongside with her, and I do feel bad because I don't want her in the house anymore. But Rebecca is not my favorite because she voted out my friend, but I don't think that we'll ever be friends, nor will try to mend whatever friendship that we had going on, because I really do not care. I'm just here to win.
I felt pretty strong in the challenge. Thank God that we won, because I did not want to do tribal again. I'm really happy because I really think that the merge is coming soon. I wanted to have like the majority alliance, my team, so this is just helps even more.
So we had to do 3 tribal councils in a row, and I've watched some seasons of Survivor, I've watched College Survivor, I've watched almost 20 seasons of Big Brother. I didn't realize how hard and how like emotional it is to like get voted out. Like, it actually hurts me to like write down a name. Like, these people are like close to me, so it really is hard. It hurts to see them leave. And when you have to do that 3 times in a row, it's really draining. So when I could play, I gave it my 110%. I'm not doing that again. So it is a great feeling to not have to vote someone out and just like sit back and chill. I don't have to be doing dirty work right now, you know? And it feels bad. I really feel bad for Rachel because she also gave it her all in this competition because she knew her game was on the line, I feel like, and she didn't sub out. She literally ran the whole time, and her team just didn't win. She came back to see the Scrabble board and was like, what the hell?
Honestly, the fact that I might be one of the strongest girls, they might not want me in the merge. To go further in this game, I really need to lie. I need to lie and be fake, and I hate doing that, so I don't think I'm going to be going any further in this. Because I'm really pissed at Hannah, and I haven't talked to her all night.
To Christoph watching this, I'm sorry. To my Alliance, old Alliance members watching this, I'm sorry, bro. To all my fans out there who are like, wow, Hannah, that's shady. I know.
I don't think Hannah and I's relationship can ever mend again. What she did was fucked up. I had her under my wing and protected this entire time, and then she decided to side with Sam, Reed, and Tommy. So I just don't think I'm gonna be making it, and I'm okay with it. I really don't want to win this game by not being true to myself. I was pissed at this week that Christoph got voted off, and my team is dumbasses. So I really do wish I was on the other team right now. Yeah, I like Sam, I like Tommy, I like their personalities. Reed, you've dropped so many of my eggs. So many. I'm offended.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that last challenge was hard. The endurance, ooh, it was hard, man. The ceremony. Christoph shows up late, we do the ceremony, and obviously Christoph gets voted out. But I know Sam was clenching those booty cheeks because dude got close. He was tied with Christoph and then got the final vote went to Christoph. So he was clenching them cheeks. But anyways, Rachel was very obviously upset that Christoph was voted off. Whatever, Rachel's going down. Next ceremony, we're gonna vote Rachel for sure.
I mean, looking at the results now, I wish that Tommy was in the challenge.
I don't give a fuck!
But I wouldn't have necessarily wanted him more than Sam. They're kind of like equal. Yeah, if anything, I think Tommy would have realized that Stavv and, Satv and Dusser are not words.
And I had played, we might have won. We would have done better at least. I mean, I think the people out there were fucking it up seriously, bro.
Okay, woulda, coulda, shoulda, but you didn't play. You decided not to play.
Dude, I didn't play because they couldn't decide who not to play. And I was just like, whatever. It's already like 8:30. It's already too dark to even play this shit. Like, I'll just sit it out, whatever. No, I think I'm in terms of like the votes, I think I'll be okay this week. I feel like because I didn't play, I don't have some of the responsibility, you know? Rachel's a comp beast, dude. Like, she was running that whole time. She was killing it. But then again, she lost her best ally tonight, so I don't know. And her alliance is smaller than ours, so I think it's weird. I think next elimination ceremony would have been for a surprise.
But yeah, anyways, challenge comes along, and at this point, there's some weird vibes. Just because now Dylan and Rachel are the only two in their little alliance now.
So I think I could be a real asset for running just back and forth.
You ran last
run and
I could also.
We go to the challenge, and they try so ridiculously hard to prove themselves that they are worthy of staying in the game because they know they can do the endurance challenge and shit. Like, Rachel ran the entire time, no breaks. Definitely impressive, but like, she could have went to the table, looked at our words, but she put full trust in us after we just fucking betrayed her. So I don't know what this game plan here is, but then obviously when we lost the challenge, she got super upset. She was like, "You guys messed up the words, whatever." Little does she know, it's part of the game plan. Now we can vote the next person off and still have one sacrificial lamb left. So, peace out, Rachel.
Why did we lose the game? Oh wow, we just lost our strongest competitor in the team. Like, duh. We just voted him off. So it's either me or Rachel. So we have to figure something out. I have to find the immunity idol. That might be the only thing that can save me. Or Rachel. We'll see what happens next week. It sucks. But yeah, we're gonna find out.
Also, last thing, Reed had talked to me earlier today, and he was just spilling beans. I don't know, I didn't even ignite it. He was just spilling beans. It really is just Reed, Tommy, and Sam, and they made Hannah flip, and now they have the majority for Talladega, so we have to watch out for them 4. They call themselves the Splash Zone, and I'm just like, dude, you're just giving me this information right now. I don't know if I need to tell my tribe right now, because obviously I don't know if they've told them, and if that information is leaked to my tribe, then they're gonna know it was me who spilled the beans. So I'm just gonna keep that for myself, you know? Then again, I think everyone really knows that it's me, Chris, Rebecca, and Dre, but if we're an unstoppable force, you can't move it, you know? I don't wanna get wet. We're doing a pool session because, you know, I'm just gonna be here for a week. Cause we don't gotta do nothing. Leilani tried 1.
Finally got to win one after losing 2 in a row. So I'm pretty hyped. Finally not having to vote someone out for what would have been the 3rd week in a row. The past 3 pacer tests have kind of sucked, if I'm being honest. But Dylan getting voted out, it went as we wanted it to. I still don't even know if he had the idol. I'm honestly just confused about the whole thing. It could still be in the tree for all I know. So I don't really know what to say about that. It was definitely a shock to him. Everyone could see that. But I mean, that was the plan, is to not tell him, so I guess it worked. You know, it's been too long. We've all gotten too comfortable.
Team Leilani, go Team Leilani.
So going forward, I'm definitely going to start talking with the other tribe, figuring out who wants to meet with whom after the split happens. Because, you know, I don't want to just get caught out in the open once that happens and be the only one, or however many people who aren't in an alliance, and just get, you know, you just get ganged up on that way.
I've been chilling here on this raft all week, you know, relaxing. I don't have to play games. Not one of my tribe members leaving. And then it hit me. I actually have to play a lot of games this week. This is very important. I need to actually try really hard, because right now we have the splash zone of Tommy, Reed, and Sam, and Hannah. I'm assuming they're trying to get out Rachel this week, and we need Rachel. We need an extra person for merge if we're going to make it far in the merge.
I really do wish I was on the other team right now.
I might have to calculate a plan this week so that Rachel stays and Dylan goes, or we try and get them to vote out Rachel. Dylan uses the idol on her, and then they both vote out someone like Sam, because I'm thinking Sam is their mastermind behind them on their side. They'll be free. It'll be a 5v5, and then we'll go into merge, and we'll have people on our side. This is gonna be quite interesting, because merge is either happening this week or it's happening in 2 weeks, and I don't want to take the chance that it's happening in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're at this coffee shop. I don't think they're open. Never been here, but I've seen it. So we'll see how this pre-game talk goes down before meeting with the rest of Team Splash Zone. See what this man's mastermind game plan is.
you're the only person in our alliance that I can, like...
Well, because we have our own.
Yeah, can trust fully.
Yeah.
So we need to put in place securities, just in case these two, or one of the two, betray us, okay?
I think honesty is going to be our best thing here, and if it comes down to it, like, I think that they're with us. And honestly, like, if Tommy does report back to them, you know, for some whatever reason, which I don't think he is, but if he did, I guess think about what Tommy's going to gain out of that.
He could get one of us off, or me off. But Rachel's a strong competitor. I think she's super strong.
Rachel's strategies, I don't know what they are, but all I know is she does not like me. She wants me out, and they wanted you first, but then they're definitely coming for me after. Yeah, I'm not rocking with Dylan or Rachel because Dylan refuses to share the fucking immunity idol clue.
Make sure
Weird.
Tommy knows that if he betrays me, like, you're not gonna be allied with him, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that'd be fun.
I really don't think Tommy's gonna betray us because they're not stupid. At least Tommy's not stupid. Let's see what happens at this meeting.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go get a table.
Brother, take a seat, brother.
Hey kids.
Yo.
Hey kids.
So today I went to dinner, I guess, with the members of Splash Zone, which I said as a joke, and I didn't think that they would actually seriously name our group chat that. There's a lot of shitty names going on in this show right now. Like, I'm sorry, but Talladega is a stupid fucking name. I'll say it, it's fucking stupid. I've never seen that movie.
Because she betrayed you guys.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Who are we actually gonna vote?
We're voting for Rachel. Because here's the deal.
Dylan probably has the if we can't vote for Dylan,
Dylan has the immunity idol. If he suspects that we're lying about Hannah, off of that suspicion, he might choose to use that idol on himself, but off of just the suspicion alone, he will not choose to use that immunity idol on another person, right?
I want to vote Rachel off, which I realized in the game that it's good to get your friends off. It's good to get your friends off of the game sooner, because then you don't have to worry as much when it gets down the line, which is fucked up. And Rachel, I'm sorry, you're also a really strong competitor.
Dude, we've only been at ceremony twice.
We start with 8, now we have 6.
And well, we're gonna have 5.
Yeah,
it's gonna be even with them. I don't know. Rachel, I don't know. She's kind of hard to read.
She's a threat because she's sneaky, she's athletic, and she's smart.
I think the longer we have this alliance, the better off we are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that's why we try to keep it as long as possible, and basically it's over once one of us gets voted off.
Okay.
So and then once we get farther than that, like if we do make it down to that close level, then we'll obviously discuss it. But for now, it'll be until someone gets voted off.
And we do everything in our power until one of us gets voted off. For things out of our control, like we did everything we could. But once that happens, the alliance.
We're in an alliance, and I'm just like, cool guys, like, they're like seriously like plotting so hard and like scheming and stuff. And I'm like, wow, living for the energy, you guys. Like, I like that they play like that. I think it's really interesting. It's really funny. I was like, guys, like, do you have anything else going on in your life? It's kind of fun, and honestly, like, it's kind of a fun way to play. Like,
yeah, Brandon's received no
Brandon's
votes.
definitely in alliance. Probably
He might be in 2.
He could be. Someone told me they had.
Brandon might be in 2.
Bella. They're all in alliances. There's 5 people. It's Brandon, Dre, Bella, Rebecca, and who's the 5th?
Chris. Dude, do people know
Yeah.
we're aligned?
No.
They're gonna know.
Maybe Dylan will be like, guys, they're all aligned.
Yeah, I feel like Dylan and Rachel are gonna let it slip to one person on the other team. Wait, no, Brandon knows we're alive. He was in the car with us.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
seems I find myself in an alliance. I don't think the bonds within it are very strong, to be honest. I definitely feel like Sam is the one who's moving the most in the splash zone. Hannah and Reed, I just don't feel like they're competing at the same level of Sam. I don't think they're playing as much as he is. I definitely see him as a threat down the road. However, having a 4-person alliance after the merge, that would be very beneficial. But I'm not too sure. I feel bad for Rachel. I feel like she's kind of gotten some bad luck here. So I feel bad. I'm thinking maybe I should tell her what's up.
Yeah. Let's get rid of Brandon.
Brandon will be our target once we go in. It's fine. I think Brandon is the biggest threat, and Andre is the second biggest threat. I think we've solidified a lot of things.
Oh, goodness. We can write this off as a business expense.
Ronan,
put it on the company card.
Please pay for our meal.
We got all this footage for you.
She like had the joke, all text them and be like, can you bet me like 10 right now?
Send him a picture of the receipt.
So, Dylan, how are you feeling?
I hate Ronan.
You hate Ronan?
Yeah. This is ridiculous. This is my 3rd day looking for it.
3rd day?
Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb.
Okay.
It's like, it's not clear.
$27.
Under the rocks. Everywhere.
I wish I could find the idol.
Congratulations, you found the hidden immunity idol. When played at any tribal council, any vote cast against you will not count. The last time you can use this idol is when there are 5 players remaining in the game.
So, as you all know, I found the immunity idol today, this morning with Rachel's help. And after we find the idol, we start chatting about what we want to do in the council. Rachel is pretty much the only person I can trust at this point. So yesterday, Reed and Sam came to my house and they told me that they want to vote Hannah out because she backstabbed us, and Sam told me that there's no reason that she is not going to do that to them.
And we don't feel right about either you or Rachel going home after the display that was made at the last challenge.
I know, Rachel ran the entire time.
She did.
Like,
She did
no
not get
breaks.
tired.
Yes.
At all. That was pretty crazy.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to vote anybody else out but Hannah.
But the thing that really irks me is that after they told me that, I asked them, did you guys ask for Hannah to vote for Kristoff? So the fact that they want to vote Hannah out because of the excuse that she could do the same thing to them is not really that strong because, you know?
They literally asked Hannah to vote for Kristoff. They asked her to do it. It's not like it just came out of the sky, just out of nowhere. They just converted her from an enemy to an ally. Now she's their ally. So I don't think they're gonna vote her off. It will be weird if right after they got her on their side, they vote her off. They just gained power with her. One more vote. It's very important.
And we'll be honest, at our meeting, we discussed the immunity idol. Mm-hmm. And if we were to vote for one of you guys, you or Rachel, there's a 50-50 chance that our votes will get thrown away.
Yeah.
Because you use the idol on one of you.
Yeah.
And one of us gets voted out instead.
Yeah.
So we just weighed it and we're like, it's best to just agree to vote Hannah out.
If we use this, and they all vote for us, we can get Sam out too. We have to know who they're voting for, and that's gonna be the difficult thing to find out.
After we find the idol today, it was very surprising. Brandon actually called us and he wanted to meet up, and he told me and Rachel that he wants to help us because he don't want to see Sam, Tommy, and Reed in an alliance going into the merge.
So I had a conversation with Rachel and Dylan today. They picked me up in the car and they wanted to talk to me in person about this stuff. Dylan T confirmed with us that he has the idol. I'm fully trusted, I feel like, by Rachel and Dylan. I've told them my plan. The only person that really knows that I'm talking with them is Rebecca. So I'm working with Rachel, I'm working with Dylan T. Hopefully when merge happens, we'll scoop them up so we can take out the rest of the Talladega tribe. The leftovers should be Brandon, Rachel, Dylan T, Dre, Chris, and Rebecca. Everyone else, I have no allegiance to, and I'm just gonna pick them off one by one. Rachel is actually at this moment talking to Tommy.
I'm gonna be talking to Tommy tonight. Maybe I'll get tacos. I think I can convince Tommy. I can bribe Tommy, if anything.
Bribe Tommy?
I can bribe
Pizza?
Tommy. I'll bribe him with tacos. So today has been very busy. Searched for the immunity idol with Dylan earlier today and we found it. Thank fucking God. And I was like, fuck, okay, like, what are we gonna do? Brandon is also gonna have our back when we merge. And so I just saw Tommy, I got food with him, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, like, I haven't been talking to anyone, yeah, like, what's the move, what's happening this week? And so he was like, Rachel.
I feel bad for Rachel. I'm thinking maybe I should tell her what's up.
I'm sorry. Rachel, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but we're voting you off. And I was like, oh no, poor me. So I know they're planning to vote me off tomorrow.
We are predicting that Tommy, Reed, Sam, and Hannah are gonna vote for Rachel. They're not gonna vote out Dylan because they think he's gonna use the idol now, which he is, but he's not gonna use it on himself. He's actually gonna use it on Rachel, who I think is what they're going for. All those votes don't count, and Rachel and Dylan's vote will go to Sam. Sam is like the mastermind right now. Once we cut off that snake's head, they're all just gonna fall. Tommy and Reed and Hannah aren't gonna know what they're doing, really.
The plan that I'm gonna use the idol on her, so they vote her, and then they don't count, and Rachel and I can finally vote off Sam and get our revenge for Kristoff. If I was in Sam's shoe, I would approach it a little bit more carefully. There's one thing that they could do. I don't even know if they have even thought about it. They put 2 votes on me, and they put 2 votes on Rachel. Me and Rachel vote for Sam. Let's say I use the idol on myself, I'm safe. So now you end up with 2 votes on Rachel and 2 votes on Sam. And then you go to a revote. What happens then is Rachel and Sam can't vote, and everybody else can only vote for either Rachel or Sam. At that point,
if they vote 2-2, then there's nothing they can do, honestly.
Hopefully, if everything pans out the way that we think it will, I'm safe for tomorrow. By a close call, very close. So, see you all soon. Hopefully. If I don't, I'm gonna go cry into my nuggets right now. But I hope I'll still be in. RIP. I think I've been a great player so far, and I would love to stay in.
Coming in is Talladega. Kristoff voted out at the last tribal council. Alright, Talladega. Obviously last week didn't go as planned. You guys are going to be losing 2 members in a row. Tommy, I want to start with you. And Tommy, you're an athletic dude. You're the only person who hasn't run yet. You sat out in the challenge. So I need you to go into that. Do you feel like that's gonna put some pressure on you going to this tribal? Do you feel a little bit to blame? What's your reasoning behind it?
What do you mean, for not playing?
Yeah, you're sitting out.
Well, everyone wanted to play, and it was already pretty late, so...
So just inconvenience?
I just volunteered. I mean, no one was volunteering to not play.
Okay. All right, Rachel, you know, your boyfriend was voted out at the last tribal. There's a little bit of a blind side. You want to go into that, just how it feels? Want to throw some names out? What's going on in your head today?
Not much is going on in here today. Just a little antsy for the voting, because I feel like I could be a target, perhaps.
Sam, I want to turn to you. You know, you guys lost your captain last week, but it feels like kind of you're taking that captain mantle right now. Would you say you agree? Would you say you disagree? How do you feel?
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Tommy's our captain.
Tommy's your captain. Tommy's your captain. Tommy, do you feel like a captain? Or...
I've always felt like a captain.
Hannah, I want to turn to you. You know, you got a lot of eyes at you last week. Not in the good way. No, it seems as if though you flipped. Do you feel like you flipped, or you feel like you never gave anybody your word in the first place?
That's a really good question. That's a good question. I don't know that I flipped because I feel like I'm looking straight forward right now.
Okay. Great. Beautiful. Dylan, you know, this whole idol thing has still been floating around to this day. Any comment you want to make about it? Do you just regret having this clue in the first place? Like,
I did, but now, at the beginning, it was just too much pressure because I was immune and I had a clue. It's like everyone had their eyes on me, but after Christoph got voted off, I feel like it started to make a little bit more sense to have the clue for me. So, yeah.
And with that, we will get to the vote one by one. Each of you guys will be going to the voting booth and casting your vote to who you want out of this game. Dylan, you're first.
Sam, I'm putting your name because you got rid of my strongest ally, and I think now you deserve to go.
First victim. Welcome to the splash zone.
Goodbye. Get out of here.
Fuck my ass. Go in.
All right, I'll go get the votes. All right, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I'm worried a lot, not about myself, but about Rachel.
Alright, the rules of Survivor state that if a hidden immunity idol is played, all votes casted for that person will not count. I can confirm that this is a hidden immunity idol. All votes casted for Rachel will not count. Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote, Rachel does not count. Rachel does not count.
The only way that Rachel and Dylan T don't get out of this is if they vote 2-2, then there's nothing they can do.
Rachel does not count. Rachel does not count. 2 votes left. Sixth person voted out Survivor San Diego 1 District. Sam, I'm sorry.
How'd you do it? Did you reach us? Yeah, I knew it. I told you we should have lied to her.
Grab the torch and then...
Yeah.
Wait, Sam.
Damn, that was gamble day.
Sam, the Travis Booker. Tommy, Reed, Hannah, you're a fool if you ever think you're the majority of this game. That's all I got for you guys. Head on out. Next week on Survivor San Diego. Finally, after 22 days, the merge is finally here. I want to congratulate you guys because Leilani and Talladega are no more. You guys are now merged. Everybody, say hello to your new tribe mates. In a unique challenge, the survivors must use their memory to win immunity.
I need to study the photos that Ronan sent us.
And there's so many pictures. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do with them.
With Sam being voted out, both Reed and Tommy react differently.
I'm confused. It's all good, yo. Still gonna win this game.
I don't know. I'm worried. I don't know. I feel like something's off.
How does it feel to be wrong once again?
How does it feel to be shorter than me?
It's probably like 5 or 6 months later. Ronan lost my footage of my exit interview. It seems like there was a miscalculation, and I didn't see the obvious choice of strategy. I didn't know the rules fully. We were supposed to watch this video, and I watched it, but I guess I didn't fully grasp how the voting worked. So my whole plan was based around the idea that I would have to compete if we tied in the votes, and apparently that's not the case. So the whole plan would have been different otherwise, but it's all right. I was a little salty about it back then. Not anymore. They decided to use their idol on Rachel. You know, I kind of just accepted at that point that I was gone. That was the least probable thing that they could have done in my eyes. And now that I understand the rules, you know, you might see a little bit more of me in the future.
Want me to buy you a burrito?
Well, yeah.
Want me to buy you a burrito where you let everything slip if I buy you a burrito?